Hello, mystical beings. It is Alexia, your go-to yoga teacher and energy reader, back with some more messages for you guys. Now, originally, I had wanted to do a Mercury retrograde pick a card reading, but now I'm feeling more pulled to do a reading on what direction we should be going in that is sparked by the spring equinox. All right, so in a moment, there will be a picture that comes up on your screen. Go ahead and pause and see what groups you are pulled to, and I will see you guys back with your messages. Hello to my group number ones and welcome to your reading. Now let's go ahead and dive in. We have the healing heart, broken open, a tall tale, powerful move, the star, the 7 of pentacles, the empress, justice, the chariot, death, and the hanged man. Okay, so one, I feel like there is this calling that you are feeling, but you are more reluctant to take the moves that need, or to make the moves that you need to make to move forward from the space that you're in. There is this energy of reluctancy to express yourself to the outside world for who it is that you truly are in essence. Okay. There's this phase of release and regeneration that is really, I feel like, going to be watched and monitored by spirit. I feel like there's this energy of this catalyst point for you that through this rebirth, you will become a completely different person. I feel like there is falsehoods, trauma, childhood trauma, trauma from rejection, fear of rejection, how you've been accepted by maybe people that were not your people, has caused issues of believing falsehoods about the self. All right, we need to break past those barriers, break open, and shed that outer shell. Spirit is saying that when you come out of this rebirth period here, they need you to be fierce and attentive and all in. All of these cards that are down here embrace powerful feminine energy just by the energy of the cards themselves. Not necessarily how you might feel about the particular card itself, but even just looking at this 7 of Pentacles, you can tell she holds great power. Even if her great power is power of stillness and being able to be patient, she holds great power within this. We have the Empress holding great feminine power. We have the Justice card that's holding great feminine power and strength here, you guys. The Chariot, the woman that is driving the chariot, is certain that her steeds are not going to take her into danger. And she's also got the ravens flying around, ensuring that there is safety ahead. Okay, so that's one thing that needs to be noted here. Again, your process, like I said, is going to be heavily monitored by spirit, but your path going forward is also going to be heavily guided by spirit. There needs to be this energy of knowingness, and it's not fake it until you make it. It's above that. It's more than that. It's, you are so confident, so rooted within yourself that you know what you're setting out to manifest, what it is that you are working on, is going to come back to you 10 times greater than what you ever even put out for it, because that's just how your true magic works and manifests. All right, this is the message that I have for my group number ones. Hello to my group number twos, and welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and dive in. We have the candles slash magic card, Book of Shadows, Samhain, the staff, the Seven of Wands, the Chariot card, the Eight of Cups, and the Star. Okay, so there is a big energy of my group number twos going to the altar, going to the spirits and reaching the ancestors, the spirits on the other side, whom it is that you work with. All right. There is this energy or this magic that needs to be worked. I feel like on clearing your path and the clearness of your path. I was originally thinking stability when I seen this, but that was only a piece of this card. I feel like there is this energy of the path needing to be cleared for you. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands, and this is because we've made it. We've made it a very far ways from where it is that we started, but there may still be obstacles ahead. And it's not just that, there's this energy of the unknown that is ahead too, that is like, I don't know what's out there. I don't know what's lurking out there. I don't know what I'm going to run into. And Spirit is saying, I feel like with this Chariot card, there's this energy of knowingness and confidence that needs to be raised. All right. And I feel like that is because you are already having support from the other side. I feel like going to your altar, to the way that you pray, whatever that looks like. But I really feel like this is, really going to the altar, lighting candles, getting guidance on how you need to be constructing your ritual from, your team on clearing your path. And I feel like once you do that, one, you will feel more supported, and that confident energy and that knowingness will raise up within you, and you will feel more ready to go through a door that may be unknown, right? With this Eight of Cups, I don't see it as things that need to be released, like maybe fear, yes, but I really see this as signs, little signs being left, so you know what way to go on your path. Kind of like when you would leave breadcrumbs to find on a trail to find your way back. It's almost like breadcrumbs leading you in the direction that you are supposed to be going, the direction that Spirit is pouring over you. All right. So my main takeaway message with my group number twos is get to the altar, talk to the spirits, work on clearing your path. All right. That is the message I have for my group number twos. Hello to my group number threes, and welcome to your reading. Let's get into it. So we have the card Metox, a tidy house, skywriting the fates, netcaster, temperance, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Okay. The first thing I'm going to say here is that you just need some help. You need to ask for some help. You are doing too much. You need to invoke some balance. And we have this temperance card here. And sometimes with temperance, to get balance, we kind of have to shift things around, shift the ingredients around, add something else in to make make things run a little bit smoothly, right? And I'm really feeling like there is a need for regeneration as well as to call in some help. We have the energy of detox here, which means that you need to de-stress both physically, mentally, and emotionally. All right, this is prime self-care where you are just taking a load off and not thinking about anything other than your relaxation and your mental health. That's first and foremost. All right, we have the card a tiny house, clarity and organization. You need to be able to get into a space that is clear to be able to have mental clarity. There's also the energy of needing and understanding that the decisions that you make is what writes your fate, is what writes what it is that you are partaking in. And I just see you looking at all of these things that you have to do. And it would be really nice for some help, because honestly, you just feel like you're just up here trying to watch out for what's coming in at you. And it's another task, another task, another task, another task, another task. But then there's this idea, this great idea that comes through, that maybe I get some help from the support that I do have. Maybe I get some support. Maybe I ask for it. Okay. And I feel like a part of this also is the energy of venting and being real with the people that are around you, because you seem like a really big do-it-yourselfer. Maybe you feel like you fail when you can't complete something on your own, but that's not the case. Community is very important. The community that you create for yourself is very important, because nobody can ever do anything 100% by themselves. It does not work like that. That's why even when you have a company or a business, not one person is doing all of that work. There's multiple employees that is sharing the load of all of the work that is coming in. You cannot do it alone, because you will be in this state of constantly needing to recharge, constantly needing to refresh. All right, that is the message that I have for my group number 3. I hope that you guys enjoyed your readings and you got all of the information that you are seeking. I did want to remind you guys to make sure that you are following the TikTok as well as the YouTube, and I will be having a springtime renewal class that is for all levels that I'm uploading soon on the YouTube channel. So please make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss that. I have had some hiccups trying to get it together, but we are getting in a fashion where things are starting to get rolling, and that is Mercury retrograde for you. But anyways, I love you guys. Mwah.